Welcome to Practice Your Mind, where thinking fast meets having fun. Each question gives you 10 seconds to prove how quick and clever you are. Can you beat the clock and get them all right? Let's find out together. Your challenge starts now. Let's start easy. What's the capital city of the Philippines? Time for some money talk. What's the currency used in the Philippines? How do we call the amazing people from the Philippines? How many islands make up this tropical wonder? What language unites the people across all islands? What tiny white flower represents the Philippines? Which bird proudly soars as the national symbol? What's the most loved Filipino dish worldwide? Which tiny but mighty volcano is world famous? Who's the national hero who fought with pen, not sword? Which river holds the record for being the longest? Which island holds the capital and the most people? If Luzon is the biggest, what comes next? Time to move. What's the country's official national sport? Which ocean cradles all 7,000 islands? Strong and steady. What's the national animal? Which volcano looks too perfect to be real? Which green leaf represents the Filipino spirit? Sweet question. What's the national fruit? Let's dance. Which folk dance uses bamboo poles? Look west. Which sea do we find there? Ready for a climb? What's the highest peak? Smiles everywhere. Which festival wears colorful masks? What tree stands for the Filipino spirit, strong and unbending? Here's a shiny one. What's the national gemstone? Time to dress up. What's the national costume for Filipino men? And for the ladies, what's the traditional attire called? Here's a fishy question. What's the national fish? Which city holds the title as the oldest in the country? Sweet treat alert. What's the national fruit again? Which dance shows the art of Filipino courtship? History time. Who became the country's first president? Which eruption was so huge it affected the world's climate? Which island is called the last frontier of the Philippines? Can you name this world-famous underground river? Ready to cross? What's the country's longest bridge? What traditional house stands on stilts and made of bamboo? Where can you find cold weather in the Philippines? Time for a geography test. What's the largest lake? Which city shines bright as the Queen City of the South? Let's celebrate. What's the biggest festival in Cebu? Can you recall the national motto? Which city is surrounded by ancient stone walls? Kick it. What's the native game using a rattan ball? Which province has over 1,000 chocolatey hills? What's the weapon used in the national martial art? Healthy question. What's the national vegetable? Which city feels like a trip to the Spanish era? Small but mighty. What's the tiniest volcano? Let's end with beauty. What's the national flower again? Thanks for watching, Practice Your Mind fam. If you enjoyed today's quiz, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and follow for more fun and brain-boosting videos. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one.